If you were hyped before about SafeMoon, hearing a statement like this is probably going to make it even more hype. Before I go ahead and dive into this a little bit further, I want to say a special shout out thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to RemAG for being a higher tiered level supporter. If you want to become a supporter as well, there's a link in the description. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm saying is my own opinions, my own research. I encourage you guys to go do your own research as well. So in the Mooncast that happened earlier this morning, Ryan, who is the head working on the product development for the SafeMoon wallet, a question was asked, out of all the things you know about what SafeMoon is working on, what percentage of all that knowledge is actually known to the public? And his response was, things even I don't know. Taking a shot in the dark from what I know, 10 to 15%. Projects being worked on that are much bigger in scope. One of the products being worked on in the back end have taken over 2 years to build, and you guys don't have any idea what it is. Okay? 10 to 15%. Now, he also was trying to reiterate the fact that you have people that work at the SafeMoon core team that have their own dedicated projects. Everyone's got their own specific thing, and they got the people that are working together to build that out. So it's not necessary for Ryan to know what everyone else is doing. You know, like for example, the blockchain, you got SafeMoon version 2. He's in charge of the wallet. That's his primary focus. The opportunity to potentially learn about the other stuff, sure. But is it a requirement for him to know about those things? Probably not. And that's why he hasn't been looped in on some of these other products. But the fact that he's talking about 2 years ago, what we have to kind of tie in with this was an old Twitter post from John, the CEO, taken at a meeting in Washington, D.C., hosted by Ambassador-at-Large Sakung Jawara with Honorable Minister James Gomez of the Republic of the Gambia to discuss partnering with the Gambia to complement national development projects, 2018 SafeMoon Army, right? So the thing is that we know that John's family has a business over in the Gambia and deals with things like developmental project type stuff and with finances. So the fact that he's got a background already with this, I think brings a lot literally to the table. And the question is, what is it that they've been building out that we have absolutely no idea of? That's something that we really need to stress on, is that according to Ryan, he says, you guys don't have any idea what it is. So to assume that it has anything to do with the windmills, for example, to assume that it has anything to do with SafeMoon as a currency, the exchange, anything like that, those would be things that we kind of have an idea on. But he's saying that it's stuff that we have no idea. You don't have any idea what it is. So we would have to come up with something sort of out of the box that we haven't actually considered before. Now, that is just to say that from what Ryan knows of what we've made guesses on. One thing that I've talked about with my SafeMoon Connect theory, so even if it wasn't SafeMoon Connect, that it's still something that I think would be really beneficial, is DeFi lending. And so if you want to go find out more information about how that would work with SafeMoon, go check out that latest video that I did. There was one other thing that I mentioned in there, and to be honest with you, I can't remember what the other idea... Oh, I remember now. The other idea was through advertising through the browser, kind of like what Brave browser does with the BAT token. So if you want to find out more details of how I think that would work, feel free to go check out that latest video I did on SafeMoon Connect. And speaking of SafeMoon Connect, so he also confirmed that the loading bar on his Twitter account is indeed of the SafeMoon Connect. And in regards to that too, he also elaborated, just saying that when that's full, it's kind of a combination of the big announcement and also the release of it. He said it's a bit of both. So that means when we see the loading bar, it's basically ready to go. And as you guys can see with SafeMoon Connect, it's loaded up pretty far. It's still got a little decent amount of ways to move, but before the end of the year, could that be full? I think there's a good shot at it. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And I do have referral links in the description if you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock. It is free money for you guys. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. It does help us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon because I go live sometimes, and I will see you in the next episode.